How y'all doing? Today, uh, I'm making a video on human trafficking. Um, so, as of recently, I've gotten the message. Well, that doesn't matter. But I got a message this morning, um, and they told me that human trafficking is used to keep people in their root chakra. And if you look at the statistics of the states and the countries and everything else, you'll see that they're on very influential parts of the world. They're in places where everyone goes to. They're basically at the energetic hubs. So they're trying to, whoever's doing it, most likely a malevolent energy in the astral realm, that is trying to keep not only people and beings and entities, but Earth itself in its lower root chakra via um, sexual trafficking, sex trafficking, human trafficking, everything of that nature. And that has been probably going on since time immemorial. And this video is not only to shed light on the spiritual warfare, but also to push it out to people that want to add into the spiritual work that I've already done my own via this video and via doing a little bit of research beforehand to see exactly where it was and exactly where I need to cut down the cords that are attached to the root to keep people down in the truest of senses. So it's not really one of the videos where I come on and say a whole bunch of words. It's really about action. It's a call to action. Because we don't want our children, we don't want our earth, we don't want ourselves to be put in situations and circumstances where we are victimized. Never. So if you feel the urge, if you feel the call, even if you don't see this video and you end up seeing it later on, and you're like, dang, that's why I did that. Just know that this was what we're meant to be, what we're meant to do. No one is supposed to be trapped in any chakra, ever. So no one's supposed to be red like the devil or that fictional character they call the devil, and so on and so forth. Because if you're trapped in your root, then you become hypersexualized, and your cycle, and then your solar plexus, all it does is manifest situations and circumstances where you can be sexualized and victimized via human trafficking and being molested when you're young. I was one of those people. I got molested when I was very young, and since then, or I kind of got away from it a little bit. I've been hypersexualized, and to the point where I couldn't really even have relationships because I was always trying to gear towards that instead of an actual connection with the other person. But that's the thing. This system breeds stuff of that nature, and it's great for learning lessons, of course, but we can learn lessons and still not have to deal with stuff like that if we're being truthful. Like, we can learn lessons and become even more well-rounded via that way, rather than having to go through actual things that intrude upon your aura and your potential and make it so eventually, not even eventually, but make it so you dang near don't even want to do the energetic work to get yourself to a higher level because you feel like it's not worth it. You're less than, and you're somehow separate from source, from God, from any higher power that you subscribe to. Um, so yeah, please put your energy towards, cutting down those cords that, um, are attached to the root and keeping people down, and that whole thing will become ousted, and then it'll become something that the energy does not perpetuate. Like, we're slowly but surely seeing that now, but this should be like the final nail in the coffin that kicks that out of our reality, kicks that out of all realities, and makes it so every place is safer, is better, and it's more wholesome. So we can really start getting to creating our paradise. But first, we got to get rid of the parasites. So that being said, y'all stay blessed, stay balanced, and I appreciate you for taking the time to watching this. I'm going to be putting, but I actually edited this video and put some videos, some screen recordings I made of like some just statistics and other things I found just searching it up on the web. It's very easy. But yeah, just imagine your energy as like a big scythe, like a reaper coming through, and it's cutting down all those cords, because it is people on the other side of this, but it's also an energy that's perpetuating it. So if we cut down that energy that's holding it up, and that's been holding it up for a minute, you can even see it on the Schumann resonance. There was like a stitching effect last couple of days, and even the expert, Stefan Burns, I believe, he didn't even know what it was. So we got to get that cut and make sure that energy is ousted, and all the legs of it are, pulled out and pulled into the forefront to be put on trial, to be burned at the stake. Because if we're gonna do witch trials, if Salem witch trials happened and those people were just being holistic, then the people that's actually being wicked, they need to be fucking incinerated in the soul, spirit, everything else. There needs to be some whole different type of witch trials. But that's not here nor there just yet. So let's just do the work we can do and see how everything unfolds. That being said, though, y'all stay blessed, stay balanced, stay whole. Love y'all. And remember, you changing yourself is changing the world.